Well, speaking of saving buildings, the city of Buffalo might be willing to use tools like eminent domain to save historic properties after a judge cleared the way for two Cobblestone District buildings to be reclaimed by the city. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson joins me now to explain that. Nate?
Yeah, that's right, Mary Alice. The acting mayor says he doesn't want to set a precedent using aggressive tools like eminent domain again, but is not ruling it out either. There are two things that are abundant in Buffalo: my glowing personality and neglected commercial properties. City officials took a small victory lap on Wednesday after a judge declined to hear an appeal regarding two Cobblestone District buildings. And while there still could be some appeals in the future, with building owner Daryl Carr willing to go as far as
to go up to put this in front of the Supreme Court.
For now, the city is able to move forward with taking over his two buildings through eminent domain. But is this something the city wants to do again? Fillmore District Council member Mitch Nowakowski wants to pump the brakes, so to speak, on these years-long battles in housing court, but also acknowledged that eminent domain isn't quick either.
We've dealt with it. This is years. We are here at this point by a little bit of sheer luck, we were able to not allow the buildings to then crumble by this plays out in years in court. It's exhausting.
Acting Mayor Chris Scanlon says,
I don't think we're looking to set precedent,
but is willing to use eminent domain again if needed, and said so after I asked him about the old AM&A's building. The deterioration of that building caused Washington Street to be closed down for years. I mean, that's been another example of property that's been neglected through various owners. Shouldn't the city step in and finally take ownership of that building?
Yeah, and I think we're having conversations within the city here about how we can do that and move on that building as soon as we can.
Welcome news to Preservation Buffalo Niagara Executive Director Bernice Radel.
Vacant buildings need different tools, and it's really important that the city of Buffalo, as they are doing right now, engage as many tools as possible where appropriate, right?
While she believes the city should also utilize receivership for neglected properties as well, she says it's welcome news that City Hall is seemingly eager to try and find resolutions in order to reduce the number of vacant commercial properties like AM&A's.
But I think that they really do want to do something with AM&A's, and I believe that if receivership is not an answer, then eminent domain could and should be considered.
Besides AM&A's, what other high marquee properties should the city be, in your opinion, should the city be looking at to use some of these tools that they seem eager to want to use?
There are a lot of buildings on our radar. Wonder Bread comes to mind. We've been fighting to stop that demolition, and we've been working with the city to stop that demolition.
Similar to the Cobblestone buildings, AM&A's and the Wonder Bread factory have been lingering in Buffalo Housing Court for years. On Your Side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.